Hi, my name is Margaret Malek. I'm a 5th grade teacher at Garrison Elementary School in Oceanside, California. We're putting together a video on the 8 keys of excellence, their definitions, and their motions. The first key of excellence is integrity. Put one hand out like this, write the letter V. The letter V stands for values. Those are the things that we think are really important in life, like telling the truth, being a good friend, doing what you're supposed to do, not stealing. Those are called values. Put your other hand out and write the letter B. The letter B stands for behaviors. When our values and our behaviors line up, we call that integrity. So let's talk about that. What does that mean? So if we value being a good friend and we help our friend with their homework, we are in integrity. If we value being a good friend and we talk about that person behind their back, we are out of integrity. If we value getting good grades and we do our homework, we're in integrity. If we value getting good grades and we don't do our homework, we're out of integrity. So integrity is also doing the right thing even when no one else is watching. So if you see something you really want, like a piece of candy, maybe somebody has a piece of candy on their desk, or somebody has a really cool pen or a really cool pencil and you really want it, you have to have the power to walk away from something that's not yours, even if no one's in the room. Doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. The second key of excellence is failure leads to success. Now, many of us are afraid to fail, and some of us are afraid to make mistakes. But guess what? Making mistakes is a good thing. Our brain is actually designed to learn what something is not before it learns what it is. So when we make mistakes in school and we get answers incorrect, it's okay. Our brain is designed that way. It's okay to make mistakes because then we learn from our mistakes and then we can become successful. And the motion for failure leads to success is simply to touch your nose. It's like the sweet smell of success. When we feel good about making mistakes because it helps us grow and it helps us become successful, it's the sweet smell of success. The third key of excellence is speak with good purpose. Now, we all know that words can be used to help build each other up and make each other feel good, or words can be used to make each other feel really sad and really hurt. So when we speak with good purpose, we want to make sure that our words are helpful and our words are kind and our words are honest. The motion for speak with good purpose is making the talking motion right here at your mouth. So it's speak with good purpose. The fourth key of excellence is this is it. It's all about making whatever we're doing in the present moment, this is it. It's making whatever we're doing great. The motion for this is it is to put our hand right underneath our chin and say, this is it. Because it's all about keeping our chin up and making the best of every moment. Did you know that being bored is a choice? You can choose to be bored, or you can choose to make something great. When you make something great and really fun for yourself, you're choosing to make it, this is it. The fifth key of excellence is commitment. The motion for commitment is to make 2 C's with your arms like this and say the word commitment. Commitment is all about making your dreams happen. Think about that. What is your dream? Do you want to be an awesome student? Do you want to be an awesome soccer player? Do you want to be an awesome writer? What is it that you want to be? And become committed to making your dream happen. Whatever that is for you, be committed to your success. You're worth it. You're valuable. You can be amazing at school. You have many, many people here that are committed to you and to your success. What's it going to take for you to be committed to your success? The next key of excellence is ownership. This is the motion for ownership. We touch our bellies right here because this is the power center of our body. When we're centered, we feel power down here. When we take responsibility for our actions, it's called taking ownership. Now, we all know what it's like to make a mistake, and it's really hard to tell the truth about making a mistake, right? So maybe some of you have accidentally hit somebody, and a teacher came up to you and said, "Did you hit that person?" And what's our tendency? "No, I didn't hit that person." That is not taking ownership for your actions. So what we want to do is we want to have the power and the strength and the courage to take responsibility when we make mistakes. Yes, Mr. Schwartz. Yes, Mrs. Malek. I hit that person. I did it. Yes, Mrs. Oliver. I accidentally ran in the hallway. Whatever it is, it's really important that you take responsibility for your actions. You tell the truth about what you do. And when you tell the truth about what you do, then we know that you can be a person who we can trust. The next key is flexibility. Be willing to do things differently. Now, you know how it is when we have a substitute, right? A substitute comes into the classroom and she doesn't do things the way your teacher does. So if we are willing to do things differently, then we can be flexible and just go ahead and do what the substitute wants us to do anyway, even though it's not the way that our teacher does it. Flexibility, we can be flexible in other parts of our life too. Another way that we can be flexible is with our friends. Now, some of us love to be leaders and come up with great ideas and great things to play. And sometimes we don't like to listen to our friends and do what our friends want to do. But if you're a flexible person and you're wanting to live your best life, then you get to learn to take turns and have your friends lead sometimes, and you can lead sometimes. And when we live that kind of life, then we have more friends because we don't get labeled as, "Oh, you're bossy," or, "You like to lead all the time. I want a turn." So if we can be flexible and do what we want to do sometimes and listen to our friends sometimes, then we get to be a better friend. The last key of excellence is balance. And for this motion, we get to use our feet. Balance is living our best life. The way that we live our best life is making sure we take care of our body, our mind, and our heart. And the way that we do that is that we want to take care of our body, we want to exercise it, we want to feed it right. The way that we take care of our mind is we want to make sure that we read every night, that we do our homework every night, that we learn as much as we can when we're in school. And the way that we take care of our heart is to make sure that we're a good friend and that we communicate when we're sad or we're hurt or share in great celebrations with our friends and with our family. So balance is all about living your best life. Boys and girls, the great thing about the 8 keys of excellence is that we have a body motion to go with each one so that we can remember them and so that we can take the 8 keys with us everywhere we go. So it helps us remember the 8 keys of excellence, and you'll notice that we start at the top and we go to the bottom. So the first key of excellence is integrity. Match behaviors with values. Failure leads to success. Learn from mistakes. Speak with good purpose. Speak honestly and kindly. This is it. Make the most of every moment. Commitment. Make your dreams happen. Ownership. Take responsibility for your actions. Flexibility. Be willing to do things differently. The next one involves our feet. Balance. Live your best life.